Hello there, I'm Stefan. I wrote Posta, and today we will talk about how to create posts from Claude Code with Posta, handling all your social media from within your development environment. I'm assuming now that you have created a free Posta account at getposta.app, 14 days free, no questions asked. The first thing we have to do after creating an account, you have to connect your social media accounts. So the example I'm showing here is how to connect a Facebook account. It works the same for all of them. So you go to connected accounts, you select what you want to connect, in this case Facebook. You will be taken through the normal Facebook login flow, where you have to approve that Posta can post on your behalf, so to say, right? So, and once we have approved this one, you will go back to the Posta dashboard, reload the page, and hopefully it will show up as the first or second one on the list here. And if we wait a couple of seconds, there it is. It's beautiful. Then, of course, we have to install the Claude Code skill. So Claude Code need to be able to talk to the Posta backend. There are two steps doing this. So you need to install the plugin marketplace with this command. There's a second one to install the plugin itself. So the installation of the marketplace is very quick, works fine. Then you do install Posta skill. You select where to install it to. So basically it's for myself only. It's also quite fast, and once we have done that, we will do a plugins and see if that's basically the installation succeeded as expected. Reload plugins, and hopefully on the installed part here, when doing a plugin, Posta should be there, and it's there. It's the first one, right? There's also more detailed descriptions on the landing page if you don't follow here with this quick introduction. So we have now installed the skill. We have connected all our social accounts to Posta. We need to do one more thing before this can work. We have to create a token, because the Posta skill need to be able to talk to the Posta backend. It need to be secure, right? So go back to the Posta dashboard, and you will find a settings section on the left side. Select that one and you scroll down a little bit, and you will see API tokens. So we need to create a new token here. Let's create a new token. Let's give it a creative name, like Claude Code token possibly. And then you create it. There it is. Important, obviously, this is shown one time. So copy it and save it somewhere, because if it's lost, you have to recreate this. And now we go back to the development environment, because we need to make sure that the Claude tool can actually access the Posta. So we need to have this token set up. I'm putting it into the .env here. You can also put it into the Claude settings if you want to, if that's easier for you. So Posta API token, you paste the token that you just created in there. I'm also adding an optional file token here to create imagery. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just using it because it's cheap and they have a very good selection of models, and also it's nice to create social media posts with images in some case. So I'm adding those two. Then basically we have everything we need here. Let's try it. So let's try by listing the connected accounts that I have. There should be about 8 or 9 accounts connected to my Posta account. And if everything's set up correctly, we should get a list of active accounts and also not active accounts. So which social accounts are connected to my Posta. There is a slight amount of thinking going on, and then in 1 second or 2 seconds we should be able to see a list of connected accounts. I have 8 platforms, 2 inactive ones and 7 active ones. So seems to be working fine. So let's try creating a post. Let's do a LinkedIn post. Let's do this one, and also let's create a suitable image for this post. We created it in draft mode because we want to have a look at it before we actually post it somewhere. Very simple prompt. Let it run. The video is a little bit sped up here because it takes a little bit of time to do this, but it should be done in a couple of seconds. Let's see what comes out of this. Done. Your LinkedIn draft is created and verified. Now we can go back to the Posta platform. You can reload the posts page, and hopefully it will be in the draft part here. There it is. Big news for developers with a beautiful image created, right? As you can see, it's in draft. It's not scheduled for any time. So let's go back to Claude and see if we can schedule it for a smart time. Let's say tomorrow morning, when people get back to the office, they would like to read a great post from me. So schedule the post for a little bit of spelling issues here for tomorrow morning. Let's give Claude a second. Scheduled for tomorrow and 9 o'clock. So let's go back to Posta again. Let's reload the page and see if there is actually a scheduled date for this one now. Yes, there is one. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. That's it. Subscribe below. Next time we will talk about how to create LinkedIn carousel posts. Very high visibility from any blog post. So thank you and see you later.